Engineering Hall. Today we'll take a look at a recent release from Rapido Trains. Now you just seen I had 3 in front of me, but I bought the entire run. In front of us we have the forward thinking logo. We have the as delivered, and we have the Canadian Pacific. I didn't get none of the undecorated ones, and I did not get the pink one, so I just got all the other cars. So let's get these guys open up and take a look what you get inside. These cars come wrapped inside a baggie that protects the box. I'm guessing the transient storage, so let's open this up and see what we get inside. This is the first time I open up this box here. Brand new car. Slide this out, see what you get inside. What you got here? Subscription order form. Got instructions and part list here, because you have to drill a separate parts that you got to apply to the car. The grab irons there. And the protection on this is pretty good. You know, it comes with 2 containers and 1 well car. The cars come wrapped in plastic, and the containers come wrapped also in plastic. Out the packaging. Been waiting over 2 years for the cars, over multiple delays on the manufacturing part, but it's finally here. I ordered the entire run of the forward thinking, as delivered, and Canadian Pacific. We gonna go online and see if we can find these road names and road numbers and see how the detail and the decals matches the prototype. Also, it came with containers. Here we have the model versus the prototype. This is taken back in 2008. I found the road name, road number here. We look at the details here that the handbrake of the car matches the prototype. The handbrake does look good. At the ends of each card, you do not have the road name or road number or do not hump, which will be right here. Also, you are provided with this grab iron here in the little baggie, which is here. You got 3 of them that you got to drill the holes out on the model. grab irons here, bring the model to face in a different direction, another grab iron here. Then you look like you got the appropriate stirrup for the car. Come here, you have detail as far as the pull tab, this little box area here, and you do have a molded on card holder. And you do have the well-lined seam here, which is on the prototype, but on the car it doesn't have the bottom weld or seam line here on the bottom of the car. You have these angles here on the car platform. On the pre-production sample that you get, that you already know that these are etched metal. The holders are plastic. And it's molded on, or molded parts I should say. Also you have your ICB holders here. And container guides, this red and white sequence going alongside the car. You have all the decals here. Everything can be read under magnification with or without. And you have the road name or number, looks to be the correct font. This part here was molded on the model, which is good in my opinion. Also it has the tag here, which is molded onto the car body. More information here on the car. Appears to be in the correct location on the model as is the prototype. And we're gonna go and see have a different view of the car. Here's a different number here. Back in 2010. Of course I do have this number out, but this is pretty much the same paint scheme as it is. Looking at it, appears to be the same thing on the cars. We got one more, get a better shot of here. A in the car. You see that we have the air tank here. Of course you have the emergency service pipes coming out. You got the control valve. And that's all you get as far as the braking plumbing on the car. And inside the car here, they got rivet detail, bracket detail, and you got the holes that's drilled out. So it depends on the containers can sit in. Also, going into the containers that come with the car, so you have the Canadian Pacific and Canadian National. The prototype online by looking for the road name or number. This photo took back in 2012. Now, the model doesn't match the prototype as far as the car body goes. Only thing they have in common is where the stenciling and decals are located. As far as the DTX with the black background with the white lettering in the front. You got the PH here. The information here on the car. Appears to be in a good location. Of course, you got the road name, road number in the middle, small, which is there on the prototype. Coming across, you do have the stenciling here and the correct locations on the model. Also, you have the tag and the appears to be the correct location of the information here. Information about the car is here and here. So the car looks good with all the stenciling and decals on it. And here are the containers that come with the car. You have a JB Hunt and you have the BNSF. Thinking logo, I found one of the numbers that came with the run online, but this particular doesn't have a photo and is taken back in 2015. Also have found this card number also, and this card number also. Anyway, comparing the stenciling to the prototype, we have here the information here on the car, appears to be in the correct location here also. Big 53 information here looking good. Road name, road number. Look like to be in the correct font. Road name, road number here also, and plate age. More information about the car, the logo. Now this one has a little sticker here, but it doesn't have it here on the model. The sticker is here on the model, but here on the prototype. Come across, that's a good location. Everything here seems to be in the correct location. One thing I also want to say, on this run on the other side, it doesn't have the 53 written here. I looked at a couple of prototype, and then like both sides does have the 53 designation here on the car, but on the model it doesn't have it. Looking at the model, that we can see that the knuckles here are like a oxide red color, and the trucks, you can get a close look at the trucks. That has foundry information. Let's see, like a TTX written on it. And it's not just on this car, it's on all the other cars. See, it's written there. Here,